Throughout the history of Christendom, monasteries have been the guardians of culture and learning, and Benedictine monks in particular have always had a special love for the preservation of literature and the building of libraries. It was in the spirit of this tradition that Mount Angel Library Director, Father Barnabas Riesener, approached the famous architect from Finland, Alvar Aalto, in the early 1960s and asked him to design a new library building for the Abbey. It had been nearly 40 years since the fire of 1926 had all but decimated the Abbey book collection, and the growing number of replacement volumes were being stored throughout the monastery and college buildings, in attics, empty rooms, and offices. Aalto was intrigued by the Abbey's request. He loved libraries and found Mount Angel Abbey to be an ideal site for a building dedicated to learning. In his one and only visit to Mount Angel in 1967, he stood silently, reflecting on the proposed site, and then remarked, "It's like an acropolis, more beautiful than I imagined." He graciously agreed to design the building for a nominal fee and used his associate, Erik Vartiainen, to liaison with the monks in America due to his own declining health. After some time of back and forth, including 5 design revisions, the new library was finally approved by the monastic community. The plans became a reality through the generosity of Howard and Jean Vollum, who also contributed to the library's endowment. The 45,000 square foot structure, including 3 stories and a mezzanine, was completed in 1970, one of only 2 buildings designed by Alvar Aalto in North America. The architecture of the Abbey Library reflects and shapes its spirit and purpose. Aalto was of the strong opinion that library design should remove all possible distraction from serious work. He creates warmth and serenity through the use of natural materials and muted colors. And the entire library, with the exception of the bottom floor, is awash in natural light. The great majority of the chairs, tables, desks, cabinets, shelving, and light fixtures are also designed by Aalto. The library seats 200 patrons in 30 closed and 40 open carrels. It accommodates a comfortable reading room with current issues of over 300 periodicals, a music listening and group study room, large study tables on the ground floor, and sunlit study areas around the staircases. The auditorium is host to numerous musical events and lectures and is patterned after the human throat to produce an acoustically perfect room. Mount Angel Library is highly regarded in the educational community, and top libraries from around the world consult and request books from its collection. The library currently numbers over 225,000 volumes, and the building can hold up to 300,000 volumes. The collection focuses on topics in the humanities and theology, and includes a patristics and Latin Christian literature collection, one of the best Civil War collections in the western United States, and antiquarian and rare books collections consisting of over 5,000 titles published between 1300 and 1900, most of them Roman Catholic. In recent years, the monks have begun the important task of digitizing its collection of rare manuscripts and other materials to preserve them for future generations and broaden the availability of these priceless treasures to scholars and the public alike. Mount Angel Library was designed by a master of architecture to house the masterpieces of literature. For more than 40 years, it has fulfilled this purpose and has become one of Mount Angel Abbey's principal works of Christian service.